My mic is muted, so I've unmuted my mic. I'm Scott Patton, your host. This is Books Cafe, presented by free-ebooks.net. We're so excited to have you here. I've got an amazing guest who has not shown up. And one of the problems with doing a live show is you can't wait and try and figure out why they aren't here. But anyway, we have some amazing news, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our guest, whether she shows up or not, because we're here to support authors. And we're also here to support readers by bringing you some amazing authors and exposing you to some new people that you can be reading their books, their novels, their nonfiction, depending on whatever your interest is. And that's what we are all about. So before I forget, make sure that you like us, share us, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell. And here we are over at free-ebooks.net. And before we get going, I just want to show you all free-ebooks.net site. And we've got thousands of free ebooks. It's free to join. You get 5 books free every month. And if you're an author, you'll notice underneath it says, when you sign up it says, I am an author. And if you are an author, click on that, because we're starting to create and participate in lots of trainings for you that are free. And one is happening next week. It's going to be Wednesday. And I have put a little bit of information into the comments about it. It's an 8 times best-selling author and direct response book marketing expert, Seth Green, an good old friend of mine. I've known him for, probably at least 8 years. And he's going to be doing a webinar with me, and we're going to discuss his proven 4-step process to actually making money with your book. One of the big complaints that we get from authors is, hey, I wrote the book and nobody's buying it. How do I get it out there? And Seth is an expert at doing that. I had a long chat with him. He was on the show about 2 months ago, and afterwards we talked a lot about what we could do to support our authors and to write better books, to get their books out there more. And I'm happy to say that he's agreed to do a webinar with us. So the link is in the comments, either below or over to the side. And, let's see you there. It's going to be a 2-hour event on the 30th of September, 2020 at 2 o'clock Eastern time. And so we'd love to see you there. And as I said, it's in the link is in the comments. And also, if you're subscribed to us, you'll be getting some emails, particularly only if you've ticked the author, you'll be getting some emails from us about that. So I'm really excited about it. I learned a lot the last time Seth was on. I learned a lot when we got together afterwards and talked about different things that we can do together. And I'm really looking forward to everything that he has to share on free ebooks. Now, having said that, we have lots of new featured books up. The Little Merman by Victor Kim in romance. So if you're into romance, you're not going to want to miss that. And of course, we've also got classics, and a lot of people don't realize that. So if you're looking for Huckleberry Finn, we've got that. And of course, people love vampire stories, so we've got that featured this week. And a lot more books. As you can see, we've got many different categories of books, something for everybody. We've got our best books list. We've got our great book list. And we have our latest arrivals, some new books that have just come into free ebooks. And we also have audiobooks. A lot of people don't realize that we can be putting audiobooks. And if you are an author and you've got your book on free-ebooks.net, make sure that you do an audiobook version. Read it. Audacity is a free audio software. You can just talk into Audacity, do a chapter at a time, and you've got your book done. And if you do one chapter a week and that's your goal, you'll have your book done before you know it. All right. So today's guest, who hasn't appeared, is absolutely amazing. So I'm really bummed that whatever we did she wasn't able to come today. So we talked to her yesterday. And what can I tell you about her? She calls herself the Yes Coach, and she coaches from a positive mindset from the energy of yes. She's got a podcast called The Science of Yes, and she just published her latest book, Say Yes, 7 Steps to the Life of Your Dreams. So I put a link in the comments to, I thought I put a link in the comments to her book. Let me just bring it up here. There it is. Just say yes. Pamela Heath is our guest in absenteeism today. She is, what else is she? She's led extraordinary seminars and workshops for over 27 years. She's a practitioner ambassador for the metaphysical online directory New Age Guild, newageguild.com. She supports and inspires entrepreneurs to follow their dreams. You will transform your life, empower your own business, and expand your capacity for new possibilities in every area of your life. Just say yes to life. So let's take a quick look at her book. And I'm just going to put the link to her book in the comments for you. There it goes. And this is a self-help book that encourages you to take life in a positive mindset. Just say yes. If you're in a rut at work, or just wishing or dreaming or hoping for something different, better, or inspiring to do with your life, say yes. And this always reminds me of when I was just starting out online, and I was working with this fellow, and he said, you know, Scott, if someone asks you to do something online and you don't know how to do it, you know what the answer is? And I said, yes. And he said, that's right. Find out afterwards what was, how you can do it. And the link did not show up at a couple, and a couple groups. So if you're in a group, sorry, you're going to have to do it the hard way. There is the link. Because I don't think we can put comments in groups. So if you're on a Facebook group watching this, sorry about that. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Even if this show is over, we will be happy to answer the questions later. Anything you've got about what books I should be reading, or hey, what do I need to do to get into free-ebooks and get my book up there? We have over 5 million members. So there's a lot of people that come, well over 150,000 people visit our site each week. So they come back looking for more and more books. So make sure that you get your book there, get it out. We can feature it in our newsletter. We just have to talk to our general manager, Nick, about that. And we can help you grow your book. A lot of people have thousands, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of downloads of their books, and it's really helped them leverage themselves into the publishing world. So that's kind of it. My big news is next week, Wednesday. Here it is. Actually, let's use that one. Wednesday the 30th, 2 o'clock Eastern for 2 hours. We're going to be talking with Seth Green. He's a good friend of mine. He's got a direct response book. He's a direct response book marketing expert, but everything that we've got is going to be really helpful if you're writing fiction. And he's got 4 proven ways to actually make money with your book. He's going to be sharing that with everybody. He has about 75 authors that he's working with right now that are at various stages of success in terms of the process he takes them through. And they're very, very happy. I've talked to a few of those. And he's got hundreds of other authors that have gone through his process to create successful businesses from your book. So really think that's going to be pretty awesome for you to hang out with us and ask your questions and find out about marketing your book, because that's one of the key problems that most authors have. So thank you for joining us. This is going to be actually a really short episode because unfortunately I don't get to ask the questions of my guest that I wanted to ask. So she was the yes coach. Pam, sorry that I missed you. Hopefully we'll have a chance to reschedule and bring you on board. And when she comes, she's going to talk to us about her book, Yes, the 7 Steps to the Life of Your Dreams. So thanks for joining us this time, everybody. We'll see you twice next week, same time, same station. If you just want me and our guest, who is going to be pretty amazing, I'll make sure that he actually shows up. And on Wednesday, we've got a webinar to teach you how to market your book. So thanks for joining us. This has been the Books Cafe, www.free-ebooks.net. I'm Scott Patton, your host, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.